Peace and blessing. Peace and blessing. Now, I have a question for so-called African American, so-called black. Why do we hate Candice Owens so goddamn much? There was a video a recent video from this interview that she had on Fox News. I posted um, on a social media group page that I have with some friends, and I was immediately called a coon. I was immediately called a sellout. I was called every single interracial name in the book that a black person can call another black person. And then I started asking some questions. I said, so, what's the problems? And then I was told that Candace Owens is the example of what self-hate is. Candace Owens is one of the most ignorant, one of the most disrespectful black women in America, one of the most hated black women in America. And that's ridiculous. Black people, we got a long way to go if we want to have some respect on the world stage. Because all Candace Owens ever done since I've been following her work is all she's ever done was speak the truth. I agree with, let's say, about 85 to 90% of the things that she talks about. Now, I'm not. She's right when she says that the Democratic Party sees black people as a bunch of gullible idiots, as the Democratic Party sees black people as childlike people, and we just use us. They just use black people to get votes and they get support and all that bullshit. Because black people are the most easiest people to control on the face of the planet. African American people, absolutely, I agree with Candace Owens when she says that, man. Now, am I a liberal? Absolutely not. Am I a Democrat? Absolutely not. Am I a Republican? Absolutely not. Conservative? None of that bullshit. Never voted a day in my life, and I probably never will. But I will tell you this. What I am a fan on is truth. And we've got to stop destroying this sister, man. Just because she's not in the whole thought culture, just because she's not a feminist, just because she's not like the modern day black woman, just because she stands on her square and she speaks her truth, she's considered the definition of self-hate. If that's the definition of self-hate, then I don't want to know what self-love is. If a woman like Candace Owens is self-hate, if she's public enemy number one in the black community, whew, I see why we're in our situation. I see why Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Los Angeles, New York. I see why all these major, huge epicenters, these huge metropolitan areas where black people live, I see why they're in the condition that we are today. Because we hate people like Candace Owens, man. It's really sad. It's really sad. In fact, Candace Owens should be an example of what a 21st century black woman should be like. She should be 100%. She should be an example. We should hold her as an example of what a black woman should be like in the 21st century. A modern black woman. She should be the example of a modern black woman. Intelligent, educated, loyal to her man, has standards, has class, values, speaks her truth. But we like, but instead of women like Candace Owens, we love women like so-called women like Beyonce and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. We like transgenders. That's what we're into in the black community. Oh well, easy come, easy go. That's why we're in our condition today. So sad, so sad.